Benny was sick before the game. He wanted to try it. He did. He wanted to try it in the second half, but he was sick, couldn't play. His stomach was upset. I thought the two freshmen, Justin and Chris, really tried to get us back in the game. Jesse, again, is the first couple of plays, the first couple of fouls that he gets that takes him out of the game. If he's in the game at the end, he blocks that shot. He's just got to be better at that. But we did a great job defensively over those last 10 or 15 minutes to get stops. I thought John Boeheim did a great job. He's a good passer. He plays in that middle against our defense every day. I thought he did a really good job in there. He understands the game. He screens. He got people open. I thought he was really good. Joe's been struggling. No explanation for it. We obviously need him to go to play better. But the freshmen were really good. Jesse was good inside. Obviously, Judah got pushed and he swung. You can't do that. You have to learn. It's a hard way to learn, but that's the way it is. You just can't do that, react in that situation. There was a lot of pushing and holding early. They weren't calling it, and you have to be able to play your way through that. That happens. Questions?
After the series of ejections, what were the conversations you were having? Did you want to get Justin and Chris specifically going offensively?
Well, Justin had already started a little bit, and he was having a good day. Chris, we found an opening in the middle there that they were so worried about Jesse and Joe that middle was open, and Chris got in there and made 2 or 3 buckets in there. But Justin was really good. For a freshman we're without Benny, without Judah, we're really in a hard situation there, and they both really played well. Really played well.
Jim, just a couple quick things. Is Mooney healthy?
No, he's hurt.
Okay. The other thing was, I was curious about what your thoughts are. What's the issue with Joe? Do you think is he just?
He's missing.
Do you think he's getting shots he should be getting, and he's just?
Pretty good shots. Yeah, I think so.
What did the referees tell you after the whole melee with the ejections? And
The 2 guys swung and they're out.
what about the coaches and the Bryant players?
It's against the rules for assistant coaches to go onto the court. They were trying to help and separate guys. But it's a rule, which is a bad rule, that they can't go. I can go, but they can't. It's a terrible rule, but it's a rule.
What was the impact of losing Judah?
Yeah, I mean, he's our best player. You don't want to lose him. He started the game taking threes. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know what he was thinking, but he hasn't taken a three in 2 or 3 games. But we had a play set for him to penetrate and try to do something, but that was a bad shot.
What differences did Taylor give you at the top of the zone?
He's okay out there. I mean, I don't think it's a big difference, but he's a very good offensive player. They're so focused on Jesse, they're so focused on Joe that Chris and him are going to get shots. It took us a while to kind of move the ball, get it inside, and then when they all came back, Jesse did a good job of looking for we missed 3 or 4 wide open ones in that situation. But those 2 guys can shoot, and I thought Jesse did a good job of getting the ball out to those guys.
Coach, 27 minutes today for John Boeheim, more minutes than you've seen in the past few
He
years.
knows how to play against that zone, that defense, and he gets in the lane. He's a good passer. He's pretty good in our defense. He's a veteran. When Benny couldn't go, he had a good week in practice, so he was going to play.
Do you think he filled that bigger role?
I thought he did good. I mean, his stats don't show probably all that much, but I thought he did a good job.
What's been your status for Tuesday?
Who?
Mooney or What's his status for becoming?
No idea. When he says it hurts. It's when he says he can play.
Coach, what do you think it was that allowed Justin to get going the way he did tonight offensively?
They're guarding Joe and they're double and triple and Jesse. He's a good shooter. He gets shots, he's going to make them.
Coach, 14 points from Chris Bell, but just 1 rebound. How important is it for him?
Well, I've talked to him about this, I mean, he's played about 90 minutes and has 1 rebound. Nobody like that has ever played here, and nobody like that should play here.
And then looking ahead to Illinois, Big Ten opponent.
Well, they're great. They got a great team. Tough game.
How important is it for, against a Big Ten team? Just their
Every game's important.
So you and Coach Grasso had an exchange after the game.
Yeah, his players didn't come and shake hands. They ran off the court, 2 or 3 of them. I don't know why you would do that. We lost. We shook hands. I mean, that's what you do, win or lose. That's what you do.
So that's what you said to him, yeah, what was his reaction?
Pardon?
What was his reaction after you?
He gave me a sarcastic apology, which fits him. It really wasn't an apology. That's why I didn't really accept it. He said he apologized. It wasn't that kind of apology. We'll see you.